Hello users and welcome back everybody to Above It All. This is the series in which I talk about politics and how I am I'm just a great person, but compared to Joe Biden, come on. You should vote for me, honestly. Anyway, Donald Trump is preparing to this is the problem here. Donald Trump is preparing to run to the left of Joe Biden on Social Security and Medicare. He's going to run to the left on war. He's going to run to the left on trade. It's going to be like Hillary Clinton, except way, way worse. He's going to, okay, we need to have this conversation. I know everyone watching me, this is just cathartic for you, but you need to tell everyone you know that is even considering Joe Biden that he is not your guy, right? Here's the thing. If Donald Trump goes against Joe Biden, he will run to the left and just go on and on and on about how Joe Biden tries to cut Social Security, blah, 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 blah. And is that going to switch anyone from Dem to Republican? Probably not. But it's going to depress turnout. I can tell you right now, a lot of people in my generation, young people, they don't want to vote for Joe. There's a decent percentage of us that will just do it because we understand how bad Trump is. But at the same time, there's a lot of people out there that don't pay attention to politics that much, and they'll only vote for someone if they excite them, right? If you have Joe Biden go against Donald Trump, it's just going to, oh, God, please, just don't do it. So Joe Biden put out this new advertisement that's essentially lying, and I'm just going to play this real quick.
Super Tuesday. State after state after state called for Joe Biden. Bernie Sanders goes on the attack. PolitiFact has called the Sanders campaign's attacks false.
There's no context, by the way. The Sanders campaign attacks? What attacks? The headline is false? What does that even mean?
False. Joe Biden has always been a strong supporter of Social Security.
Always?
Biden
Always?
Social
Are you
Security
kidding
benefits
me?
And protect it for generations to come. Negative ads will only help Donald Trump. It's time we bring our party together. I'm Joe.
Okay, and then Bernie Sanders has this, basically, which, again, if you want to say he currently supports Social Security, that's one thing, but always?
When I argued to
always? Are you kidding me?
I meant Social Security as
always?
well. I meant Medicare and Medicaid.
Unbelievable.
I meant Veterans Benefit. I meant every single solitary thing in the government. And I not only tried it once, I tried it twice, I tried it a third time, and I tried it a fourth time.
Well, we've got some bad news for them. We are not going to cut Social Security. We're going to expand benefits.
I'm Bernie Sanders, and I approve this message.
Such a good response. This is basically the same ad they put out a few months ago, but are you fucking kidding me? Joe Biden is literally lying on live television, national TV. He's putting out advertisements that are completely provably false. And that's the thing, is anyone who knows what the fuck they're talking about knows this. And you think Donald Trump isn't oh God, he's sitting there eating a Big Mac and going oh please let me go against Biden, please, because he's ready. He's got the guns loaded, everybody. If you let Joe Biden go against Donald Trump, this country is going to be fucking destroyed. We are going to have 4 more years of unmitigated disaster from a Trump administration that we can't afford. We being anyone who makes less than $100,000 a year, honestly. It is going to be just a complete nightmare scenario. And the thing is, Donald Trump is telegraphing this. If Donald Trump were slightly smarter, he wouldn't telegraph this. He would just stay out of it. But he's not, because he loves making fun of people. So he's literally letting you know. He's letting all of us know that Joe Biden is going to be easy pickings for him. If people vote for Joe Biden, if they know this, then they are, you're seriously, if you vote for Biden, you're voting for Trump, and you cannot convince anyone else otherwise. You are a fool if you vote for Joe Biden, and you shouldn't be a fool. You should stop being a fool. You got to tell everybody you know, if they've even said things oh, Joe Biden, he's kind of cool, you got to let them know, especially if they're older, because these people don't have access to the internet. They don't have good media literacy. They don't know how to sift between things online. You have to let your grandparents, your parents, you have to let them know Joe Biden is not good. He's not going to win, and he's also not good for you. It's one of those things where boomers think that, oh, I'm just going to vote for the candidate candidate that's better for me. That's not the case. Like, unless you're like making $500,000 a year at the age of 80, you're not going to be well off, more well off under a Biden administration, which, by the way, wouldn't ever happen because Trump would demolish him, over a Bernie Sanders administration. There is one clear choice. We gotta go for Bernie. Literally, look at this. Like, just like, what the fuck has always supported Social Security? That is provably false. That is literally fake news. Like, and you think, like, Bernie Sanders is a nice guy, relatively speaking. He needs to go more on the attack because there are lives on the line here, Bernie. Come on. But Donald Trump is not a nice guy. He's going to obliterate. He's going to literally annihilate Joe Biden. Can you imagine Joe Biden on a debate stage with Donald Trump? If you think he's going to come out of that, like, well at all, you are delusional. Hell no, Joe. Get this fucking guy out of here. He needs to retire. He needs to go to, like, Martha's Vineyard or whatever with fucking Obama, and they need to go just chillax because they are fucking trying to kill us all right now, and we can't let that happen. Seriously, we just can't let that happen. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Oh, God, please. Oh, God, please don't let Joe get the nomination. Please. I will literally start believing in God if you can intervene just this once, please. Oh, my God.